Zompiggy is actually patient zero, and here's why. First, we have to go over the researchers for the Roblox Piggy infection. We have Beery, Sheepy, Badgy, and one more. Teacher. You may be wondering, teacher? Why would she be one of the researchers? Well, the rest of the researchers just made it, not figure it out. Now, didn't you ever wonder who actually did? But before you say this is wrong, there's proof from the Mrs. P quest. Now, this was in the school map on infection. Will be important later. Coincidence? I don't think so. So now, who is teacher's principal? We can't really put this on anyone in the game, since there's not really a principal skin. Most characters in the game give a feeling they don't want to be in a school being in charge of students. But there is a character that makes sense to be the first infected by the infection, Zompiggy. Also, Zompiggy doesn't really have an identity, so this makes it even more likely to be the principal and patient zero. Another skin that doesn't have identity is Ghosty, but I don't think a pirate-like skin would be a principal. Also, there are museums in that school. And what weapon does Zompiggy have? A bone. It makes sense the first person for the infection to have decayed skin, since if they had the infection the longest, it would make sense it had the hardest impact on them. So, why would Zompiggy spawn in a metro? Well, how do you think they got to the school? Also, since the player and Bunny went to the metro and knew how to go there, this maybe means Bunny has some relationship with Zompiggy, since Bunny and Zompiggy might have been friends or family and sometimes met at the metro to drive somewhere, and that explains why Zompiggy is patient zero. Also, pretty sure that even the patient zero notes were in metro. Maybe these were written by Bunny, and since was a close friend to Mr. P. Also a researcher, that also explains Zompiggy being Bunny's friend. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.